Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are showing with you how well you can live in Vietnam for $3,000 per month. And we just got to Ho Chi Minh City. We're here for the month, so this is kind of a test run for us to see what we could do. We had budgeted $3,000, not really knowing if that was too much, too little, or how well we could actually live on that. So we're going to break that down for you today.
All right, so first thing is we're coming to you from our apartment here in Ho Chi Minh City. So let's talk about the housing costs. Now, this is one of the most expensive areas that we're in,
yes,
right?
We are
in Ho Chi Minh City.
We're in Quan Tu, which is Tao Dien, which is the most expensive. It's kind of known as the expat area. And we are in the most expensive part of that area and in one of the most expensive buildings in that part. So this is one of the most... It's going to be
on the higher end.
This is one of the most expensive apartments you can find in Vietnam. So that's kind of the baseline of what this is. So you're only going to go down from here if you're looking. But we are paying $1,150 per month for this apartment. And it includes... literally everything.
Everything.
All of our bills.
Water, power, internet, everything is covered here. And we have access. There's a gym right here in the building as well as a pool right behind that window down below. Gorgeous pool and excellent gym facility as well.
Now, I do want to say that this is on a month by month through Airbnb. This apartment is also available online just to rent for like 6 months or a year if you wanted to do that, if you had a visa. And if you did that, this apartment would only be $900 a month. But we're figuring people aren't going to do that, so we're going to stick with our $1,150 for this kind of...
yeah, so it's a month-by-month deal, basically, how we do, so we don't tend to stay for 6 months in one place. So This is perfect for kind of this look at a 1 month stay in Vietnam in this budget for $3,000. So $1,150, it's going to take up a little chunk of, about a third of the budget.
But this is one of the nicer apartments that we've been in quite some time. And we're going to show you a little bit around here and just give you a quick mini tour of the apartment so you know what you're getting for your $1,150 per month and what all that will get you.
All right, so I'm going to show you guys around the apartment here. Really kind of crazy how nice and how modern and how Western feeling this apartment is. I can't even think of where you could even try to find a place like this for $1,150 in the US. So let's take a quick peek around here. We come in from the door here, and then we've got a little sitting area, and then all of this here. We've got all of this storage up in here. All these, it's just got random things, clothing, all kinds of stuff I've got stored in there. A little desk area here, which we're using as a small workstation here. The seating area here, so we've got 2 chairs there. And then full kitchen. Look at this dishwasher, you guys. Remember, we're in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. Wild. Even things like a nice toaster and a water kettle. And yes, there's a Starbucks downstairs right outside our apartment. Look at this. Nice, modern. And then we've got a 2-burner hob here and a microwave right there. Got the pans included. And then out here, check this out, guys. A washer and a dryer, which is actually kind of rare to find something like that in Southeast Asia, but it's really nice to have. I'm not going to complain about having a washer and a dryer. And then right here we've got the bathroom. And so this bathroom, nice big bathroom. Look at how much room you've got here. Look at this nice shower. You've got the rain shower as well as the handheld. And then out here, really nice. Look at how cute this is all made up right here. Look at this beautiful view too of the city. Largest, tallest building in the city is right there. Pool, and then there's a gym also right down in this area here. So we just go downstairs and walk out here, and we've got all of that. But we've got this nice couch. Look at this modern, beautiful Samsung TV, Sonos sound bar. The Xbox is ours. We travel with it. If you have watched our videos, you would probably already know that. Storage drawers here, and then the bedroom in here is quite nice. Very spacious. Another big TV here as well. The Samsung, again, I don't think we've even turned that on. So, as you can see, it's a pretty nice apartment. Everything looks pretty good here. And yeah, this is, I think, really comfortable. And as you saw, up to Western standards. And again, not really sure where we would find this for $11.50 in the US. All right, so not too shabby for the apartment, right? So $11.50 gets you a really nice place to stay here in Ho Chi Minh City. So the next thing we're gonna move on to is food, what we gotta eat.
Yeah, and we generally don't cook a whole lot while we're in Asia, because it's just generally that's not the culture here. So there are a few things that you can do for dinner. You can either cook, you can go out to eat, or you can order food in. We have been ordering a lot of food in on an app called Grab, and we're going to show you some of that food right now. Dinner time here in Ho Chi Minh City, and we were trying to figure out what to have tonight. So I was looking through this app called Grab, which is where we do our food delivery orders from, and stumbled upon a place that looked really good. We love, if you've seen a lot of our Amtrak videos, when we go to Chicago, we love Chicago deep dish pizza, we love Giordano's, we love Lou Malnati's, all of that. And so I was craving that. I was looking for some pizza, and they just happened to have a place here in Vietnam called Capone's Authentic Chicago Food and Tavern. So we ordered this deep dish Chicago style pizza. It was $14.25 delivered. The pizza was $14, the delivery was 25 cents. Now, in Chicago, you know, we pay about $41 for a large pizza there, a similar style pizza. So this is an incredible deal. This is the kind of food you can basically get here. They also have Chicago dogs. They have Italian beef sandwiches you can get here. So anything. We're doing this tonight. We have the Cubs on the TV. They're playing the Braves, so having kind of a Chicago night. But that's kind of one thing that people ask is, what food do you eat? You can really get anything you want here. We've had Cuban food. We've had Brazilian food. Just about anything you want. It all tends to run anywhere from $12 to $15 per meal for 2 people, that is. So let's open this up, see what it looks like. We're going to both try it out and give our opinion. Oh, that is a real good looking pizza. I'm gonna let you go first, Allie. You can have the first bite.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me take that from you.
Okay, let's see here. This looks like a good piece here. What kind of pizza is this?
This is
like
something
pepperoni?
called the
Look at
Josh.
that. Ooh,
it's
baby.
pepperoni and garlic.
Okay. So, I mean, that tastes a lot like, you know, a Chicago deep dish pizza. The crust is a little bit thinner, but I don't hate that. I think I like that. Oh, hold on. Yes. Oh, that feels good. You know, it's funny because you're traveling all over the world, but sometimes you want, you know, like Rob said, something from home. And we're watching the Cubs and the Braves, 2 teams we love. And we thought, let's get some pizza and watch some baseball and feel, you know, like American. Because you try all the local fare. And here there's tons of great, you know, Vietnamese food. But, I mean, look at this thing. She's beautiful. It's so good. So, yeah. I'm going to take another bite and then I'm going to film Rob.
Yeah, so I just want to say for the purposes of the finances of this, so you could eat out every night you were here. And if you did that, eat out, I mean order food in, not cook at all. And if you did that every night and did something like this, like real high-end food, you're looking at about $15 a night. So that's $450 a month just to have your dinners made for you. And this budget that we're working with here, this kind of $3,000 what could you get for $3,000? That's gonna fit in real nicely into our budget. So yeah, this kind of gives you an idea of what you could do. We'll eat some more meals and see what else we can get here, but I think you could basically eat out anything you wanted every night. Let me try a piece now. Oh, that was really good. I love pizza, and that is really good pizza.
Okay, guys, decided to get some soup and some meatballs, and I think spaghetti. We'll find out in a minute, but got some tomato soup. So let's open that up a second here. So we have this delivered from a company called Chowder and Company. And it was $11.30 for our food. So let's try this out. Let's see. Ooh, that is excellent. Very nice. And let's see what this looks like. Ooh, this is the meatballs. Holy moly. That looks very serious. But I think I'm gonna dump it out in the bowl here. Let's see if we can get it to look halfway decent. Oh my goodness, yeah. Wow. Look at that. Wow, wow, wow. So we're gonna try that out too. Let's see what the sauce tastes like, just like this. Oh, that's very flavorful. Got these nice tomatoes in here too. Ooh, that's gonna be tasty. I'm gonna dig in here and have this. So there's just so many different types of foods that you can get. So this is amazing that you can get. Let's see if I can get a hold of this little piece of this meatball. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so good. Yeah, definitely recommend this Chowder and Company. They have all different kinds of soups. They have like potatoes, and then they have a few pasta dishes as well. So we are going to go ahead and enjoy this. Really a great price for some great items here. And we'll keep sharing with you a little bit more. All right, so you saw a couple really delicious meals that we ordered. So we're looking at about, on the average, about $15 for dinner delivered using the Grab app, which is basically like your Uber here, but a lot less expensive and a lot less fees. So all told, about $15 per meal, and that is for both of us, not per person.
Right. So for breakfast, we usually end up cooking our breakfast. We walk over to the store. We buy the eggs, the hash browns, the bread. The eggs here, not the same price as at home in America. For 10 eggs here, it's $1.30. The bread is 40 cents. So this is really quite cheap. It costs us about 75 cents per day to make breakfast. And then for lunch, you can either eat some of the leftovers from dinner, you could also order something, or walk over to a local restaurant, which is what we do sometimes. And tell us a little bit about doing that.
Yeah, so I love coffee, if you don't already know that. So I like to have coffee sometimes in the afternoon too. And there was a cute little cafe around the corner. Went to eat lunch there on my own just for fun. Just thought I'd go out and just, you know, immerse myself in the culture as I like to do. And I had a delicious coffee, iced coffee and banh mi, a sandwich basically, and it was just under, right around $3 we figured out, right, with the conversion, which is unbelievable. And it was a big sandwich too. It was like this long, and it was a pretty good size coffee as well, iced coffee. So this is really great prices, and that's for more that was a little bit more upscale to that place.
So you add all that in together, and your food is going to average about $20 a day for 2 people. If you're doing this by yourself, cut that down to 10 probably. So for the 30 days, for the month, we're looking at here $600 for the month for food all in, and that's pretty much going to get that. So that takes us up to about $1,750 so far with your housing and your food and all your bills and all that. Next thing that you're going to need is a SIM card.
Yeah, so we did a whole video about the SIM cards and how that all works. We're not going to go into details about it right here. If you want to see that, go check that video out. But we will tell you that we use Airalo, and it's an app right on your phone. Get an eSIM, and we each got one for about, what was it, $13 for the month. $13 to be able to have cell service here in Vietnam.
And then just things that we have to pay no matter where we are. We have our health insurance. That runs us $240 a month. Again, we have a video on just getting health insurance, how we do that and what we've got. So that just has to go into the cost. Then we have to factor in transportation because there is not a metro system here yet. They are kind of building one, but we do end up using taxis, which is more like Grab, which is the same as Uber back home. And if we're going to like the mall that's a little bit further away, it's 2 to 3 miles. There's a closer mall that we can walk to, but there's another one a little further away. If we're going there or anywhere in town, we'll get a Grab. So for a 2 to 3 mile ride, it generally is about $1.20.
Yep, you heard that right. Yeah, so I mean, pretty much anything within that within a 2 mile radius, we just about walk to. But if it's over 2 miles because of the heat as well, we usually ride there and ride back. So
we figured 20 rides a month, that's $24. So we're starting to get into the stuff that this is not adding up quickly.
It's not much.
It's not adding up quick enough to get to the 3,000. So I said, why don't you go get a manicure and pedicure and see if we can get to that 3,000.
Get those numbers up, by golly. Manicure, pedicure, both things included. 2 techs working, and I don't get anything too intensive. It's just, you know, getting your nails done just so that everything is nice and clean. And it was $4. And I intend to go probably one more time while I'm here, about twice a month. I usually go, so only $8.
So that added $8 to our budget.
I guess I could go every week if I wanted to, but I don't really see a need to.
Okay, so they do have a lot of massage places around, and we did find one almost right across the street. It's, you know, it's about a 3-minute walk. And it was $12 including the tip. They do it a little differently here than Thailand. They include the tip in the price. So you're not tipping afterwards, they just include it all. It was $12 including the tip for a 90-minute massage. And that was like pretty good.
It was real good. It was probably, so it was like part of the massage, you know, part of it's your body, but then the other part of it, like the last 30 minutes was like a head, scalp massage with shampoo. It was unbelievable. Really probably the nicest head massage that I've had, scalp massage I've ever had, I think. It's really kind of mind-boggling to think how little it costs, including the tip. So it was really phenomenal. So I think we're going to go about twice a week, right?
Twice a week, yeah, $12 a piece. That is going to add $192 to the budget.
Okay, we're adding numbers.
So that is good. And then you've got entertainment. So we've got movies here. We've got Mission Impossible that just came out right now, and we have also Indiana Jones, I think we're going to go see. So they do have our movies. They are in English, and they are, the subtitles are in Vietnamese. So the tickets are $4 per person.
So again, not a lot there.
So that's going to be $16. And then we've got a day trip scheduled to do the Coochie tunnels, which is the kind of the tunnels from the conflict, and then the Mekong Delta river cruise.
So there's those two are day trips, and we usually use Get Your Guide or Klook and to book different excursions wherever we are. If we want to do like a tour of sorts, sometimes you can book private ones as well, but the cost on that is going to be about $47.
Yeah, each, so $94 to do that day trip. And then we have a category down here for clothes, prescriptions, miscellaneous, just things you need to buy along the way, because we're actually living like you do at home. And that's $100 just because medication is so cheap here. I think the medication that you got earlier in the week was $4. You got 3 different things, right?
It was, and I actually had some dental work done, which again, check that video out, tell you all about that experience, but had some dental work done and got 3 different prescriptions from the doctor, and the 3 prescriptions together for 5 days worth of medication was $4.
Yeah, so that is all the bills that we have, and we have added it all up, and it has only come up to $2,450, and we're doing everything we want, anything we want, anything and everything, right?
Yeah.
I don't literally know how you could spend $3,000 because we have $550 left. We would have to go see over 100 movies.
Or get like a massage every day or a lot more days.
Yeah, so when you're talking about, we tend to average our months out to $4,000 a month. This one is going to come in well under $3,000, which is how you end up, maybe you can spend $5,000 somewhere else, or $6,000 if you wanted, because this is a great place. We're living great here. Also, they're introducing a 90-day visa, so you can do this one for 3 months in a row if you wanted. I mean, you could literally save $4,500, put that into going somewhere else, and you're not really skimping on quality here.
Exactly. The numbers really do say it all. It's not a hard decision to make, and it looks like, to answer our beginning question, how well can you live in Vietnam for $3,000? Really well.
Really well. You can live as well as
Quite
you
well.
want to. Yeah, you can live a life where you're literally just doing everything you want, not even looking at the prices, and just saying, yep, I'll take it. I'll do it. Whatever.
Yes, put it in.
I can't imagine the kind of life we're living if we were living this kind of life at home in America. It would be easily $8,000 to $10,000, probably more,
to do all of these things and have like an equivalent apartment in a you know, the main city in the country.
Yeah. So we are loving Vietnam. It is a great place to go. If you wanted to go for even cheaper than this, you obviously could, because as we said, we're doing everything here this time. It's our first time here. We kind of did everything the most expensive that you could. It'll definitely, you can only go cheaper from here.
Yeah. All right, guys, hopefully this was helpful to you, or at least enlightening as to what your life could be like in another country. Guys, any questions, leave those down in the comments, and we'll see you next time.